All right, welcome back. New Music Tuesday. This is one of the weeks everybody looks forward to all year. John and Jesse are here from Waterloo Records. We've got some great stuff to get to, including the end. We're going to start with a classic at the beginning, though, with Willie, right?
Willie Nelson, yeah. I've got a lot of good records for gifts this year.
Yeah.
So this one, Willie Nelson, Remember Me, Volume 1. These are 14 classic country songs, that brand new recordings. He's never recorded them before, to my knowledge. His original takes on these songs, so a wonderful gift for anyone in the family. I know a couple of people in my family that would love that.
Gotta have all the Willie. Okay, Guy Clark tribute.
This one's for him, the Guy Clark tribute. Yes, this is a 2-disc set, 30 of Guy Clark's best songs, covered by 30 of the most talented people around. I was fortunate enough to see, gosh, a couple of dozen of those just a couple of weeks ago at a sold-out Long Center 70th birthday party for Guy Clark.
Yeah.
And they sound as phenomenal on record as they all sounded in performance at the Long Center.
Perfect.
So this is a great one.
A great one to have. Okay, and then we're going Some Girls, right? This catches me by surprise.
Yeah, this one's important. This came at a very volatile time in New York in the 70s. This is... how can you make this album any better? Well, you give 12 more songs. These are unreleased, never heard tracks that were original cuts from this.
They're outtakes from the Stones, Some Girls, and never heard before.
Never heard before.
And just as good.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
See, to say just as good on any album, well, but on this album, that's one of the classics of all time.
Ian McLagan is on this, Austin's own. Ron Wood had just joined the band at this time. It's very important.
Also DVD and Blu-ray, too.
Cool, okay. And then we've got, what,
Kate Bush? Kate Bush, 50 Words for Snow. And Kate Bush, you know, first emerged on the scene back as far as 78. Dropped a couple of records real quick. This is our second one from Kate this year. And I hope it's a sign of things to come. Anyway, there are only 7 tracks on here. It's over an hour long, though. They're really wonderful, breathy vocal, jazzy piano, short story songs. And very passionate about winter and snow. In fact, there's a animated snowman that comes to life, and there's a very passionate affair. Very cool stuff.
Good one to have. Okay.
Yep.
Taylor Swift, anybody that watched the AMAs this weekend knows that she took home the Artist of the Year again.
Really any award show in the history of the world, right? Hasn't she won everything?
She's doing pretty well for herself these days. This is her World Tour Live. This is from the Speak Now World Tour, so this is 2 hours of live music. There's some behind-the-scenes footage, DVD of concert footage and rehearsals and home videos. So this is, who doesn't know a Taylor Swift fan?
Yes, Taylor Swift.
Perfect gift for them.
Okay, and then this is the one.
This is the one.
This
one is, everything else came out yesterday that we talked about so far, but this one doesn't come out until this Friday.
This is
Black
volume
Friday,
19,
the day
I was kind of
after
surprised.
Thanksgiving, as it always does. Yes, it's volume 19, and there's 41 songs, and it's a 2-CD set, and 15 Texas artists on it, including the 4 on the cover: Black Joe Lewis, Sarah Jarosz, Bob Schneider, and the voices Nakia. And it's going to be for sale at places all over town, like Threadgill's and Wild About Music, Antone's, Music Mania, Barnes & Noble. And it's generally been the #1 seller at Waterloo Records for the past 19 years.
Yeah, it's the one to have.
Right, and of course I have to have the disclaimer that, of course, it was designed by my very talented wife, Kathy Marcus, for the 19th year in a row. 19 in a row. Right, wow. And all the proceeds benefit the Sims organization, and I always encourage everyone to support the musicians, the songwriters that have donated generously to Sims by going to their shows, purchasing their music, where they do get paid as opposed to benefiting a worthy organization. So our hats go off to KGSR for 19 years of broadcast.
Yeah, it's too bad because of time constraints we can't list everybody. That is it's a heavy hitter.
I mean, it is the snapshot of Austin every year, as far as I'm concerned.
Super. Okay, and then we've got...
So Friday is what we call Black Friday.
Black Friday, right.
Instead of going and lining up at midnight at some department store, how about have some fun? Come to a record store and buy some music. That sounds a lot better to me.
It is a lot more fun.
We have all these indie releases. We've got everything from Ryan Adams to Wilco to Civil Wars to the Black Keys.
Civil Wars, Barton Hollow.
Yeah, this is Sharon Jones. These are all limited releases put out just for this event. Record Store Day Black Friday happens every year now. People will be lined up early. We open at 10. come listen to some music, have some fun, talk with
And there's independent record
geeks.
stores in Austin as well as all over the country that are going to be celebrating back to Black Friday.
Yeah, back to Black Friday. And I'm guessing the atmosphere will be just as good.
Yes.
You know, I mean, you guys, it'll be a good time in the store, too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, a lot of fun.
It's always a lot of fun. All right, let's
Chris.
keep that in mind. Good to see you guys. Start lining up now. That comes out Friday, right?
That's
The
right.
KGS
Friday's a big day.
and everything else. All right.
And lots of times they're gone by New Year's,
I was gonna say.
don't dally.
They don't last. Don't dilly or dally. Thank you, guys. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Still